And welcome back, my friends. Welcome back to yet another amazing stuff called Age of Wonders 1. The ever so amazing Age of Wonders 1, one of my favorite awesome sexy series of all time. Anywho, last time stuff happened, this time around stuff will happen. So let's see what we can actually do. We can actually take one of these tower forts, finally. Even though we are going exactly through the damnable woods with the battering ram, and he doesn't have the ability of forest walking like a boss. And also the good thing is now we have the actual sight towards these locations with the tower itself, which means that we are just that fucking amazing. And that means that I don't really have to utilize him where he is. This bastard might do some massive damage on us, but we can run away like a little bitch. They already always know where you are, though. Of course, the AI has the entire map covered with his eyes of evil. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Wait, did I not? Yes, I did. I did activate first the upgrade onto Lyra to the level 3, which is great, of course. This is level 1, of course, but still a big city, as we have talked in previous video about what's the possible difference between the big cities, the small cities, the sieges, the good stuff, the bad stuff, the ugly stuff, the women, the children, and the good stuff, which are not the children. Now, the next thing for us will be crossing this point here. After all the cities have been... Wow, producing orcs, really? Really? I did not change... Wow, what a douchebag I am, truly, guys. I am such a douchebag. Let's migrate into the elves here. Thank you. I totally forgot about the migration at this specific point, but thankfully the small cities you only need around 2 units guarding it, so you don't get rebellious slaves. Or in the bigger city, of course, you need more, much more. And as you can see here, I can probably defeat this bastard with what I have here, and they dare not move, because they know where we are, but they can't cross the mountains. You know, now of course in later games you can do that with any unit, I believe. You just have the penalty in terms of how much movement you can do. So still, in reality, still you can outmaneuver the enemy with the dwarves on the mountainous terrain. So what we've decided is not to build a massive amount of forces in specific cities, but you see, this is the problem. The enemy has some goblins. The goblins have wyverns, and wyverns have wings, and wings can actually fly over the mountains and far away and capture your cities. So Glotsburg and all the cities that don't have anyone inside at the moment, I'll be buying one of, well, or two, maybe, elf archers. So that's gonna be it for that. That kind of a stratagem against the wyverns, because wyverns can really do a massive damage just because of the flying ability. And I don't think I'll have to worry about the upkeep on these specific units. They don't cost overly too much. I believe upkeep is not that great for them anyway. Let's see, the elven archers have the upkeep of 4, so they're evil like that. Amazing stuff indeed, amazing stuff. So we'll be building units here in Easteran. We might build some ships, because honestly we will need more ships to explore. We need more ships to explore. I'm gonna queue you. 4 turns, that's gonna be that's gonna be long. But we have another shipyard here, which is kind of useless as where it is. But again, the cost of these ships is massive. In general, we are controlling the United Cities, as it were, because at the end of the day, we won. But not really. Now we just have to clean up the mess that the red player did, that is the orcs did. Like, you can see that they're now massing again another big army here for an assault against us. Look at this army, full 8-unit army, 7-unit army, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, that went good. Anywho, the thing is, we have to push. We have to push the enemy before these bastards come in. As you can see, the actual frostings are on the move and probably only against us. The red player are a-okay with the frosting. That means the frostings have chosen evil. But we can't really do anything until the migration completely ends on each of these 2 cities. And then we can think about something. Let me see. Here, go. Thank you very much. Now also, I'm probably gonna put a massive amount of dwarves to go into the cave systems, So we can explore that, move towards this location, capture the cities from the back, and then hold another line of defense. While we hold this defense line with what we have what there you go. Yeah, that's just amazing stuff. So first and foremost, build a lot of dwarves. So Q, one of ya, one of ya, one of you. So archers and dwarven X-Men. Not the biggest fan of the berserkers, just for the fact that they have like one defense, and that's about it. They're evil, but not that good, to be honest. I do prefer the dwarves that come in the Age of Wonders 3, and the look of them is just freaking phenomenal and all that. As I said, the definitive the Age of Wonders 3 is like, as I said, it's close to Warhammer World. You know, that feels like it. You have so many races, you have so many options on how you're gonna play, and plus, again, the world itself feels like Warhammer World. Not really, but usually it has that. It has all the right elements to feel like Warhammer World. So one can actually make a Warhammer map or something like that and just play it like that. Okay, moving on. So it's gonna be my play. Hold this with a massive amount of forces. If they dare to cross, that is in front of the bridge, not here, in front of the bridge. And move the other forces through the cave systems and capture whatever you can down under, if you will. Until first we wait for migration, that is. First migration has to go into the effect. These are the dwarven units. Okay, excellent. Then those are the ones because of the penalty. You know, we can fast move through the cave systems because the dwarves have that ability compared if you utilize alongside them the halflings, which is not a good thing, of course. Halflings over here, you're gonna be guarding a lot. You are gonna be guarding a lot. I see full here except these two. Gonna be joining here like bosses. Thank you very much. Are we holding the city? Enslaved. Okay, it's always good to know that we are actually holding the city. It's always a good thing to know that we are actually... Okay, so these two groups will be holding... Well, that is moving through the underpass to the cave systems, while all other groups will be holding whatever they can here. Excellent. Excellent. And now we just have to wait. Now we just have to wait for the rest of my things to regroup, to move in, do the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's change again. We're gonna be making not that. We're gonna be making some archers, specifically elven archers, because they're just that amazing. Should be amazing, to be honest. And that's it. We bought some spells. We bought the phoenix thingy. I think it's a phoenix. Well, we bought some kind of a bird, magic bird and all of that. The spell, that is, in the previous video, so that now we'll be able to create that bird and actually harass the enemy economy if possible. Though, to be honest, they probably have thousands of gold pieces anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but still. Just have to wait here. Now this is a small thingy, so I can put like only 2 units there to guard that, I think. Let me see. Yeah, enslaved. 3. Did I not move 1? Let me see. Enslaved. Okay, that's the point. We just move the rest of the units towards the real thing, where the real problems are gonna emerge. Move the Dryad over here. Thank you very much. And that's it for this turn, I believe. I think it is. I think I moved everything I could. We're waiting for specific units to be built, so we can move them also. Upkeep is gonna be a-okay. Let me see again. Realm. Income is 331. Upkeep is 184. We are a-okay with this, so that's amazing. We have a lot of cities, as you can see. I mean, this is a nice thing that I don't usually show, the realm overview and all that bullcrap. And you can actually see population of certain cities. You can see the good stuff, the morale or something, I guess. Relationships, size, walls, level. You know, everything. You see amazing stuff. Really, a lot of detail there. Places, mines, all the stuff we are holding. Like, of course, like mines, farms, tower forts, and stuff like that. And of course, heroes. The thing is about this specific thing, we're not meeting any heroes in terms of except our own leader hero, right? Now, I believe that we might get down the line some heroes that will join us. But I'm not so certain about this specific game, though. I'm not certain about this, but I know that in Age of Wonders 2 they do have that happen, like you get all of a sudden a hero that wants to join for a certain amount of gold. In Age of Wonders 3, of course, same thing, but I'm not certain about Age of Wonders 1. So what I'm gonna do here is just end the turn and see how the enemy reacts. No, but I'm probably just gonna, as you can see, moving towards us with whatever they have, which is again a good thing, because we're gonna annihilate that army also. And the enemy is gonna pretty much die, and then we can move in onto the enemy hero and kill him, and it's gonna be a GG. As you can see, a movement of my favorite stuff. We actually have a tactical option for the boats. I never knew there was a tactical option for the boats, so we're gonna go automatic. Who cares? And we lost. Fine. Doesn't really matter. We still have a view towards the enemy, somewhat of a view towards the enemy. And we are already building one of the boats. So it's all good. Finally, the Dwarven City has happened, and we have a level 2 Lyra. Wait, level 2? I've been going for level 3. Really? What happened? Didn't I go for level 3 in Lyra? Oh, whoa, people. We have a giant. He looks big, and we have a dwarven balloon. Transport 5. Oh my god! An insta dwarf mole, really? 5, 4, 3, 4. Honestly, the attacks and damage are not really different compared to the dwarves, but yet the cost is massive. Cave crawling, mountaineering strike, tunneling. Oh, wait, you can go. Oh, allows unit to borrow passageway through the subterranean earth. Interesting. We are yet to try that, to be honest. Poison protection and wall crushing. I'm not saying this is a bad unit or something, but it looks cool still, you know, like, cool. I like that. I mean, there's so many choices. At the end of the day, we have a fucking cannon, a bombardier, and they all cost pretty much a lot, and I don't have the money at the moment that I can waste on specific upgrades here, maybe. And it takes a lot of turns also. I would like this Dwarven Balloon just because it's a transport, 5 units max. And plus we can utilize it to scout the enemy stuff. Maybe we can even capture the enemy stuff with this balloon. You know, like they captured our crap. They have vision of 3, which is an amazing thing, of course. Yeah, we can see more hexes. But I will like this small. To be honest, we have not even built one of the boar riders. So I'm gonna probably go for first the bombardier. I'm gonna install a bombardier because bombardier looks like a fucking amazing thing to utilize. Go, go, go. Thank you very much. A lot of stuff incoming again for us. So this point here, it might be a little problematic now, because again, we lost the complete side towards that location. At least we know what the fudge is happening here, and they are on the move. That's a lot of armies, nothing to be afraid of, but they did move the warlords up here. Again, there is only one city between the last city that the main city of the orcs. And it's golden. And like, wow, level 4. I would like to see what's that last unit for the dwarves even. Because honestly, that might be the best fucking unit ever, because it is the last unit, and I would like to see what exactly it is. And we will, because honestly, we're gonna take our time with this. We're gonna take our time with this. Let me see, what can I do? You are elves. Go towards and join with the halflings inside the city of Brugge. Again, more elves. Good stuff indeed. Join. Axe. I'm gonna have a massive army here. So this massive army, well, not really massive to be honest. I'm waiting for more dwarves to be honest. What's happening? Enslaved. Okay, so I don't have to care about those now. Excellent. We are safe. That's the gist of it all. We have a lot of dwarven cities, which are the actual, really the big boys, the big Kahuna Burger here that are gonna hold against the enemy horde, and that is the entire gist of it. And of course we have the elves, which will produce a massive amount of good archers, which shall rape, pillage and burn them orcs before they can even reach our lines, maybe, not really. But yeah, still, we're gonna build and build and build. We have that opportunity, to be honest, plus 168, and I'm a fancy little girl now. I have a lot of friends here, a lot of towns and beasts, It's gonna be beautiful stuff. As soon as we encounter the enemy, we're gonna smash them with this army. No more there's no point in running away anymore from the enemy, like retreating like we did in this specific area here. Because of the entire, since the very damnable beginning, we were chasing to get to these cities, and then we found out the enemy just holds everything, screws my ally over, and then I was alone against 3 opponents. Now I'm alone against 2 opponents, and killing the goblin leader was a big plus, considering the time of fighting everyone. And again, I'm saddened that I couldn't get some alliance with these beautiful manly men, these frostlings, because honestly, again, my favorite race would like to utilize the damnable thing. See, they're joining forces. Holy crap, what are you? Frosting Shaman, no? That's a big stick you have. And again, against the Titan, which is actually not a Titan, but again the Troll. An evil creature indeed. And also, if they wanted to, they can just push through this party, this one pony rider that is not really a party, and go into the Tower Fort and take all the farms, which again is gonna cut our income by a large margin. But again, we are holding the central cities and beyond, so that's gonna give us a nice income still, even without the farms themselves. I would like to not lose the farms, but let's be honest, that's not the way we play. Well, at least the game plays us. That's how the game plays. See, the bastard doesn't give a fuck. The bastard doesn't give a crap. I'm gonna take your city because I'm a boss. Ha 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 ha. Can you? No. Oh my God. Run away. No, you can reach the. Okay, he's dead. Well, at least I took your Torn. What do you? That's a Dwarven city, which is good. There you go. A little bit more income for a while. Okay, so I'm getting a big army here, full of 8 stacks, a list of 8 stacks, so I can move towards the enemy. While the elves and the halflings are going to be holding with our queen, going to be holding this entire area against the enemy. As soon as they get on a bridge, and we might even attack. Well, actually we can. Let me move these forces slowly but surely. How many turns? 3 turns left. Well, I can put 2 units there, 3 units at least, to guard that bullcrap. Which units can we put? I like the units that I had. They all are pretty much veteran units as is. So that's nice, at least for us. As you can see here, though, I don't know if the upgrade, when you upgrade, no, okay. Like, if I build units here, do they get immediately with first level of veterancy? Like, you have that ability in Age of Wonders 2, where you specifically build a specific building, which gives you immediate medals of honor for your units that just arrived to the battlefield. Instead of having them to fight some enemy to gain the experience, they already have 1 level of it. So yeah, doesn't matter. We're gonna stand here, guard this area like beasts we are, or we can just move through this immediately. Now we're gonna be in 2 forces. Best is to go into 2 forces and just attack from both sides. Can you get inside the cave system? Maybe. No. Yes. Yeah, I get that it's an opening. Let me see. Something is off. I can't enter the cave for some reason. Oh, it doesn't have movement points. Really? Wow. These forested areas. I totally forget that there's a forest demon. There is a goddamn forest that eats your fucking movement like nobody's bitch. Okay, Dwarven Axemen, Elf Archers, Elf Swordsmen moving in. Good stuff, good stuff. Move in, move in. And the turn, let's see how this is gonna go. Oh, they're building. I mean, they probably have a lot of more cities all around, but considering that they have allies of pure evil, it's like, uh-oh. Yeah. That's okay. We were keeping an upkeep on him for the water walking, so that's groovy. The greatest thing about specifically fighting near bridges is that we can only fight 2 forces at a time, which is great. Our 2 forces against their 2 forces, as with our queen as a leader, it's gonna be quite an easy experience to kill all of them 1 by 1. Well, 2 by 2. Oh, the Independents attacked the Frostling. Did you see that? and annihilated the force over there like beasts. So as you can see, Frostling did change border into the Frostling City, of course. They have actually retaken quite a bit. I would like to see war between the red and the blue, but that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Go down. Oh, excellent. But this is good. This is actually quite good. We have a bridge of Khazad-dûm here. So the bastards are now coming from this location, I believe. There must be a big underground area. There are a lot of, again, cities all around. So my first objective should always be to kill the enemy wizard. It's all about the wizards, Harry. It's all about the wizards. I do have enough force here to hold off any possible enemy assaults. Anywho, let's get over here, guys. Come on, we have a road. It should help us to reach this position. Really? Okay, halfling's kind of really short. These guys are pretty much short. Gonna have these beauties moving in also. Excellent. I mean, we have a lot of force. That's not a problem. The problem is that defeating the enemy constantly like this, it takes the fucking strength out of me. It takes damnable strength out of me. But again, that's the gist of Age of Wonders games, is that they're bigger in scope. They're, as I say, like if you wanna, for like a casual, and like for the more mainstream public, it's like Total War. It just turn-based Total War, if you will. I mean, you have a long, like, freaking, long list of choices on how you're gonna play the specific race and all that. Maybe not specifically in Age of Wonders 1 as much as Age of Wonders 3, but the good thing about Age of Wonders 3 is that it keeps what made the Age of Wonders series unique. And that is the greatest thing one can actually give as a compliment, considering in what age we are, and what kind of a mainstream games the mainstream public plays. Like it's like from the most retarded games ever, like from Minecraft to more moronic ones. It's Jesus. And the thing is, you don't see these 2D old, for instance, games in this kind of an art style. Most games today have that pixelated, crappy-looking style indie devs that made it. It's like they don't have artists that can actually try and make something unique and beautiful at the same goddamn time without it looking pixely as fuck. Like, that's the good thing. Like, no, that's not a good thing. That's a very, very fucking bad thing. Anyway, anyway, Age of Wonders 3, amazing game. I would advise anyone who is cool enough to play it. I mean, from what I've seen, I don't have the Age of Wonders 3. From what I've seen, it's a fucking amazing game. I do watch devlogs and all that, and there's so many races, so many choices, and so many. You have already Lord of the Rings maps and Warhammer maps, and that's just wow, replay value for the win. That alone, without any scripting needed, it would still be a replay value like no other. Just finding actually people to play turn-based games, at least in my case, is one of the strangest things in general, actually, in gaming. I can always find people to play shooters and all that bullcrap, which is like, ugh. But when it comes to these games, no one. Like, it's always like that. That's my life in a nutshell. Okay, we have 7 of these units. Whom can I join? Let's join with him. Excellent. We're gonna be joining a lot. Like, there's gonna be a freaking lot of units here. Go down. Excellent. Excellent. So now we wait, maybe, or we move a little bit. Excellent. How many movement points do we have? Do you have enough movement points? No. Okay, stay there, because they're gonna cover each other's asses. We have not a huge chunk of forces. Not enough dwarven. Well, actually, we do have dwarven bowmen there, so it's okay. It's okay. It's groovy, but it's not. It's okay. The thing is, I always want to have hero between all these forces. Always want to have my hero for this, but she has to deal with the surface stuff. She has to be there when the shit hits the fan, as they say in life. And I can't believe this bastard won. You son of a bitch. Anyway, let's end again the turn and see how the enemy will react to all this bullcrap. Is that it, though? Did I move every single unit possible? Yes, I did. Let's end the turn. Oh, you sons of bitches. How dare you? That storm. He has some ultimate storms, though. He has some ultimate storms. That's not nice. That storm, huh? I mean, he has a view towards us. That's gay. Man, didn't I say the enemy will push with some flying units? They were not wyverns, but they're wisps. Oh, bullshit. So what, now everybody's gonna be dying slowly? That's bull crap. I call it bullshit. But it's a nice, like an interesting view how it looks if you, if you're fighting on this kind of specific terrain. You can see the change in terrain, the terraformation of it all. Yeah, bitch. Whew, almost took my city. Huh? You son of a whore. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Almost took my goddamn city with the wisp. Oh, you son of a bitch. So the Death Storm, I don't know if it's a constant effect. We'll find out soon enough. Because if it is, I'm fucked. Cursed. Okay. Good stuff. But it doesn't have any more damaging of an effect on us. Does it? Let's see. I don't want to see the city. Thank you. Let's see. Cursed, yeah. Well, they're probably utilizing that before their main army arrives. Fine. We can deal with this bullshit. They can try to do something maybe, but they're kinda dead. Okay, I'm putting 2 units there while I move my few main units to the bridge of Khazad-dûm and start defending that bullcrap, because this is the only way now. We have to push. We have to push. You see unrest? You son of a bitch. You dare to be like that in front of my friends? Unrest. Let me see again. Elven Archer up here. Let's see how they're gonna deal with that unrest. So I guess maybe it's a specific unit that needs to be holding that area, like swordsmen, not archers. Oppressed. Interesting. I think it's mostly to put the swordmen, not the archers, to guard that stuff. Great stuff indeed, though. Okay, moving on, guys. Let's go. I'm just worried that this death storm might be a bigger effect and like a big problem for us down the line anyway, so let's move you right here. Thank you very much. Move this sexy army, this big sexy army right here behind our queen, and we'll see how the enemy reacts to this bullshit, because this is the army that will be moving towards the enemy now. All of these armies will be moving towards the enemy. Help them out for now until this thing is done. Enslaved. Good stuff indeed. Now the wisps, as you can see here, I think they're the wisps. Glow, Nordic glow actually. Fearless, fire immunity, flying, magic, and all the good stuff. Well, it's a question if they're gonna dare to attack. Let me see the damage for. Wow, this thing can eat us alive here. Did not expect them to come, but they did, and that's fine. They can probably try and capture our cities as fast as possible. They are flying units, so no penalty for them in any way possible. Okay, this thing is done. Excellent. And even if they did capture our cities, there will be a rebellion because they can't hold those cities. But that's again the problem for us, is we have to talk with these people, buy them off, and then everything goes to shit. Anyway, guys, I wish you the very best. The next time, more love, as always.